Okay, so Zaun, this is the region I'm going to be covering today. So I've just gone through Noxus, where are we? Gone through Noxus, gone through their champions, which was really good. And as I like to do, before I move on to the champions from Piltover and Zaun, I'm going to cover the region. Hopefully, this ties in nicely with the new release of Arcane, which is coming out on Netflix. I think it's next month. On a side note, it looks absolutely amazing. Anyways, let's go through and region explore Piltover and Zaun. So, what do we have here? Noxus is at the top. This is obviously where Draven and Darius are from. This is looking a little bit more like Shurima, I take it. So anyways, here we go. Piltover and Zaun. Dual city-states that control the major trade routes between Valorant and Shurima, as you can see here. Home both to visionary inventors and their welfare patrons, the divide between social classes is becoming more dangerous. So you can click on Zaun, and you can click on, Piltover. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to cover today's Zaun, and then I'm going to cover Piltover at a later date. So here we are, the polluted Undercity. Governance, industrial oligarchy, exploit is the attitude towards magic, unurbanized, and it's I love how it's got general environment, brackets, toxic, and level of technology is high. Okay, Zaun is a polluted undercity beneath Piltover. Now this is, I imagine it's going to be the main area that's going to be explored, or one of the main areas that's going to be explored in Arcane. Once united, they are now separated. I never knew that. Symbolic cultures. Stifled inventors often find their unorthodox research welcomed in Zaun, but reckless industry has rendered whole swathes of the city highly toxic. Even so, thanks to a thriving black market, chemtech and mechanical augmentation, the people still find ways to prosper. Okay, so we have our champions here. We have featured in Zaun as well. You can see here we've got a couple of little small towns there as well. Where should we go first? Let's go here. So Zaun is a large undercity district lying in the deep canyons and valleys threading Piltover. What light reaches below is filtered through fumes leaking from the tangles of corroded pipework and reflected from the stained glass of its industrial architecture. Yeah, I can confirm that because I've seen I think it's a champion trailer for Warwick. What a great trailer as well, like first person view. And yeah, what is described there is exactly how it looks. Zaun and Piltover were once united, but are now separate yet symbolic societies. Though it exists in perpetual smogged twilight, Zaun thrives, its people vibrant and its culture rich. Piltover's wealth has allowed Zaun to develop in tandem, a dark mirror of the city above, which is what I like. You know, it's very similar to Noxus and Demacia. You know, Demacia is kind of the light, and Noxus is the dark, the good and the evil. But within both regions, there's good and evil. And it's never as clear cut as it initially looks. Many of the goods coming to Piltover find their way into Zaun's black markets, and hex tech inventors who find the restrictions placed upon them in the city above too restrictive often find their dangerous researchers welcomed in Zaun. Unfettered development of volatile technologies and reckless industry has rendered whole swathes of Zaun polluted and dangerous. Streams of toxic runoff stagnate in the city's lower reaches, but even here, people find ways to exist and prosper. So, here are the champions of Zaun. We have Blitzcrank, we have Dr. Mundo, we have Echo, which we definitely know is from Zaun, we have Jaina, we have Jinx, I didn't know she was from Zaun, we have Jinx, who else do we have? We have Singed, what's he called? Singed? Well, we have Twitch, we have Urgot, we have Victor, we have Warwick, we have Zac, we have Ziggs. I didn't realise there were so many. I mean, how many have we got there? We've got 12 champions. 12 champions from Zaun. Okay. So, I'm not obviously going to go into each individual champion because I'm going to be covering them individually in separate videos. So let's move on to here. Look at this. Explore related stories. I'm not going to do that because that's probably tying in with individual champions. This one here, the host. I'm sure this relates to Warwick. I'm sure it does. Anyways, let's just leave these for now. Artwork looks nice. Featured video. We have Tales of Runeterra, Piltover and Zaun. We've seen that. That's a pretty good video as well. Wow, look at this. So visions from Zaun. So I think, yeah, let's go through this. So we have here Tower of the College of whatever that is, rising into Piltover. So we have a nice crossover between Zaun and Piltover. Obviously, Piltover's in the sky; it's the clean and righteous side, and in the depths, it's Zaun. Yeah, look at that. Artwork's nice. Backstreet Hextech deals. Yeah, look at the smog there as well. Nice. Okay, Breather Station. Oh, let me say, you've got a Breather Station entrance to Shimmer Bar below. Look at that. I wonder what this is here. This green goo, and then you've got potions down here. Yeah. Boundary markets thrive where Piltover and Zaun meet, as you can imagine. Like it says before, that's where black markets kind of are formed. Really loving, like, it's really the mechanical aspect of it as well. Everything's weathered, everything's like rusted. With this green slime, whatever this green stuff is, that kind of makes its way through every aspect of Zaun as well. Yeah, cool. And then, yeah, even a better picture there of it as well. Vibrant life teems in Zaun's depths. Look at that. I like that as well. It's all dark and eerie with the lights. And in the top corner, you get a glance of sunlight. There's no sunlight down here. And there's just a glance of sunlight up there, which is Piltover. Okay, so that is that. What do we have next? Zaun's depths. Okay. This is interesting. So the sump level. Okay, so we can see that there. Esterol level. Esterol level. Okay, so that's the middle level. I don't know if that's still going to be Zaun, is it? I take it. And then, okay, the promenade level. The upper reaches of Zaun exist alongside... Oh, right, okay. So basically, this is the 3 levels of Zaun. Yes, me thinking one level is. So, so you got Piltover at the top, and then you got Zaun. And then in Zaun, you've got a ranking, haven't you? If anything, you definitely don't want to be down here. Middle level, and then the top level here, where we get a little bit of sunlight. Promenade level. The upper reaches of Zaun exist alongside the lower districts of Piltover, though the differing architecture means the two could never be confused. This is where the wealthy of Zaun gather to shop, dine, and trade goods and supplies from below. Okay. Private, whatever that is, Descender. It's a little the guy's got a little suit on his nose. It's a private elevator. Oh, that's the way I'm saying. I'm kind of interpreting it. But yeah, cool. Okay. Public hexdraulic descender. So we've got the private one for the sophisticated gentleman, and then we got this one here. Okay. Okay. City of iron and glass. Most of Zaun's structures are crafted from lattice ironwork, and that's what I like about it. It's smoggy, it's rusty, there's no paint, there's not much natural light. Either forged in the many sieving foundries or wrought from scavenged materials discarded from above. When it says discarded from above, it really reminds me of what's that film? Alita Battle Angel, which is one of the best films I've actually seen as well. Very similar thing. A lot of the metal is discarded from above, their equivalent of Piltover, and then you've got their equivalent of Zaun at the bottom, where they obviously just do enough to survive, basically. Though there is brutal functionality to the bolts and rivets of Zaun structures, its inhabitants still manage to craft breathtaking wonders that pierce the smog and reach from the sky. For the sky, sorry. Yeah. And that's that one there. So, okay, so that is that. That is Zaun's depths. What else do we have? So we have the people. So this guy here, unfortunately, I think this is I think it is Echo's brother or one of his friends that dies, because we've seen one of his videos. He's got like a shrine to this guy. And I think when I read one of his comics as well, this is the guy that died as well. Or it looks very similar to the guy that died as well. Sump Snipe. And then we've got this. Oh, okay. So more machine than man there. Loving the moustache. People of Zaun. So we've got a range of people here, and there's a common theme in there. All of them have some parts of them that are mechanical. I don't know what that guy's trying to say here, but okay. Yeah, all of them have some parts that are mechanical. Mechanical legs. He's got some mechanical stuff going on here. Another leg here. Arms. Yeah. Yeah. Here we go. Chempunks. Though the majority of troublemaking gangs form in the lower reaches of Zaun, their members come from every level of society and Piltover too. Got a bit of a look of Ergot there as well. Okay. Chemtech researcher. Right. These masks, let me go back. Have they all got masks? No, they don't all have masks, but I presume the masks are more to do with the smog that's in the city. Maybe it allows them to go into lower depths that other people can't go into because of the smog. Who is this? Promenade resident. So this is someone who is, you can see these are the people that maybe reside lower down. This is someone who resides a little bit higher up. Promenade resident. Okay. Still clearly needs a little bit of vitamin D, but okay. Whoa, what is that? Shimmer trafficker. Okay, and what is this attachment here? This attachment to this. I'm sure I saw this before. Yeah, this person's got it as well. Maybe it's oxygen. Maybe it's some form of breathing. In fact, it said before, didn't it? I'm sure it said before some form of breathing gas. Maybe they sell it because the air down there is so toxic. We have here promenade quarters. Okay. We have here assassins for hire. So these are your assassins. Okay. Okay. Whoever this guy is here. I'm sure this guy's probably in the sump. This guy's probably in the lower depths, judging by what he's wearing. We have this. Okay, this guy's in the sump as well. Sump scraper. You can see the lower they get. The lower they get, the more mechanical looking they get, the less human they look. You know, this person's chilling near the top here. And you can see as you get closer to the sump, they become more, yeah, they look more like this. Sump breather with grey helm. Another example there. And then who is this? Horticultural merchant. He no doubt resides near the top, or maybe he even is a member of Piltover as well. Good to see though the people of Zaun, the contrasts, and you can clearly see where each one resides as well. So that is that. Chem-Barons. Here we go. Baron Valentine Laneri. Okay, a Chem-Baron with many business interests in Piltover. Laneri deals mainly in research into golem technology. Her ravaged body was dying, so she had her head. Let me say that again. Her ravaged body was dying, so she had her head transplanted to a hectech powered replacement. She visits Piltover regularly for fluid baths, as you do, and blood oil transfusions. And you can actually see it. That is comical. You can see clearly the difference in skin tone between her head and whatever else is going on below. Wow. That is crazy. That is crazy. Chem-Barons here. A loose alliance of convenience exists between Zaun's powerful Chem-Barons. Powerful individuals who control each area of the city. It is they and their thugs who keep Zaun from descending into chaos. Yeah, okay, so that is the crew. What do we have here? Oh, so now we're breaking down into individuals now. So, this guy here is Baron Winchester Spindelow. Okay. Once a lieutenant, Spindelow murdered his boss and took over his empire. Cool. Armed with a pair of shock batons, he is a ruthless killer who sees murder and maim as tools of the trade. Yeah, don't mess with that guy then. And his friend, is this, hold on, is that the same? No, it's not. This guy here, okay, Baron Saita Takida. Takeda has made no secret of his disdain for his fellow Chem-Barons, fair enough, claiming lineage from an exiled caste of warriors from a distant land. He has plans far beyond his own territories and interests. This is the guy here, okay. We have, okay, this guy I said before, Baron Petrok Grime. I love how he's got Grime in his name because, yeah, it kind of ties in nicely with the environment. And this guy here is Chem Jack. So these are the Chem-Barons that form a loose alliance to keep the sanity and control. I can't get over that. In Zaun. What else do we have? The tools. Okay, so the Sump Gas Nebulizer. Okay. We have the Hex Carbine. Okay. This is what I keep seeing. So I feel these are obviously different designs, but these are surely a breathing equipment. It's either to supplement the lack of oxygen that's down there, or it's some kind of filter because it's so smoggy down there as well, or maybe it's both. And you've got Chemtech there, very similar. Is that looks similar to Echoes? No, it's not. Whatever that is. Whoa. Where is that going? The guy looks half dead. Okay, so they're the tools of Zaun. What else do we have? And then we've got explore different regions. We've got Bandle City and we've got the Void, both of which I will cover at some point. So that is kind of it, I think, for my explore of the region of Zaun. Like I said before, we have 12 champions to go through, so I will be going through them individually, and relating to that will tie in hopefully nicely with the explored related stories. If I go back to the region here as well, I think we've gone through all of this. Tools, people, and then we've got the different architecture and environment as well. Let's just double check that. Yeah, so we've gone through all that as well. So yeah, I think I'll leave it here today, guys, on this one. Really feeling the environment of Zaun. No doubt we're going to see a lot more of this in the Arcane series, which is really exciting because I really do like the design of this, especially what I've seen so far. No doubt we're going to see a lot of the champions. In fact, let me quickly look at the champions. No doubt we're going to see a lot of these champions in the Arcane series. Clearly, we're going to see Jinx. We're going to see Vi. We're going to see Victor. Who else are we going to see? We're going to see Victor from here. We're going to see, hopefully, Echo. I think we'll see Echo. And we might see, I think we'll see Warwick. I think we might see Warwick. I'm not sure about the rest. I mean, it'd be amazing if you had them all in it, but I think maybe that's too much for season 1. Anyways, I digress now. I'm going to leave it here today, guys, on this one. Next week, I will be going through all the champions. The first champion I will be going through will be Blitzcrank, so if you're interested in that or anything else I do on this channel, feel free to pop in and check out that as well. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.